Alright, good morning, kings and queens. Welcome to today's live stream. So, looking at ForexFactory for today, if you look now, you see that we don't have any major news today. We just have medium impact news for USD pairs. Medium impact, because all you can see here is orange envelope. Remember, I told you yellow envelope means low impact news, medium means uh, orange envelope means medium impact news, while red envelope means high impact news. So for this orange envelope, you should also be cautious. You should know that yes, there's a medium impact news today, so that you know what you're doing. So the first one is by 1:15 p.m., second one is by 3 p.m., while the third one is by 9:30 p.m. So you should be very, very cautious when it comes to medium impact news and high impact news. Some persons feel that medium impact news does not really affect the prices in the market and all, but it does. Most of them do affect price movement. So, but if you know what you're doing, it will fuel your movement to the right direction. Yeah. So that's just it for Forest Factory. You can also come to the website later and you open the envelope and read more about the news, read more about the news and try to predict where the news is likely going to push market to. So with that said, welcome to Euro USD daily briefing. Euro USD daily briefing. So we are still on the same direction based on yesterday's daily briefing. If you are not here yesterday, so you might not really catch up on what we are doing. So I would suggest after this live stream, go to the YouTube channel and watch yesterday's live stream because all of them was uploaded there. So we are waiting for, as of yesterday, we are waiting for EU to enter within this box and give us a confirmation for a sell. If it does not give us a confirmation for a sell, we will not rush it. We will not rush to start buying. We will wait for a proper confirmation to start buying. Either EU takes out this zone, or comes within this box and breaks this zone and comes back. They call it most of these ICT traders call it IFVG. You understand? IFVG. If it breaks through this fair value gap, gives us another confirmation entry, we can decide to take the risk and buy. But for us to properly say we are buying, we should wait for EU to take out this major high. If it takes out this major high, any other buy entry will see will play with it. So, but this is the major zone we are waiting for. EU is currently within that our zone. It comes to 15 minutes. It's currently within this our zone. So this is the major supply zone I'm waiting. This is the major supply zone I'm waiting on EU. This zone here. So hopefully, if it moves and taps this zone and gives a good sell confirmation, I will sell from here. Remember, this is not a financial advice of any kind. This is just me giving you my market briefing or the directions I feel the markets will likely go to. So, like I said, if you should push into this zone, give me a good confirmation, I will sell. But if it continues to drop from here, because as you can see, it has already taken out my liquidity zones that I marked. So if it continues to drop from here, breaks this low. If it breaks this low and I see a good confirmation or a good momentum with other factors in play, I might likely also sell from here. But if I'm to sell from here, my stop loss is going to be wide because I would definitely like to still cover these zones. I would still like to cover these zones unless the market does otherwise. It gives second break of structure, then I will now push my stop loss lower here. That is for AU. So if you don't understand all these things, you have to watch the yesterday's live stream on YouTube for you to be able to really understand what we're doing here. So the next one that was able to play out there yesterday is this yesterday. So as usual, welcome to JP225 market briefing for today. So yesterday I told you that we are buying. I told you that we are bullish, but I was waiting for you. I told you guys that we will likely buy from here that yesterday, or if market breaks this zone, I will wait for a pushback, then I will buy. So, but after the live stream, I was still on the charts. I saw the momentum this is moving with. I saw the flip zone, and I decided to enter from here. Decided to enter from the flip zone while I wait for a complete break of this zone. So you can see the market came back, broke this zone, retested a little within the zone, and since then it has been moving. And if you check properly, you will see that it has broken the it has broken the trend line that I talked about. Has broken it. And you know the rule of trend line. If a major trend line is broken, the market will keep on moving until it at least covers 90% of the trend line. That is just the rule. The market will keep on moving if until it at least covers 90% of the trend line. So Japan 225 is still following yesterday's direction of the market. So the best you can do is to go to the YouTube, watch yesterday's video and watch today's video and try and find an entry for yourself for these two pairs. Try and find an entry for yourself for these two pairs. So that is just it. No much talk on Japan 225. If you get a good re-entry, fine. If you don't get a good re-entry, we'll keep going. But hopefully, we should get a good re-entry soon. Take out this, and maybe push into this zone, and we'll keep on buying. Or a proper retest of the trend line, because since the trend line was broken, there is no proper retest of it. So, Japan 225, that is it. GU is still following yesterday's prediction of the market. GU is still trading within the range. JPY is still trading within the range. Remember I told you I'm expecting it to take out this low, use this zone as inducement, tap into this area, give a confirmation for a buy, then I target here. So basically this is just what I'm waiting for. But if it does not do this and breaks here first, I will wait for a confirmation to continue the buy, and I'll buy. But in everything, I'm still rooting for a buy for this pair. I'm still rooting for a buy unless the market says otherwise and change structure completely for GU. So GU is still following yesterday's prediction They are linked. So with that said, I would love to take one analysis. I would like to help someone analyze one pair. So if you have any pair you want me to analyze, just raise your hand and I'll allow you to talk.
Gold.
Okay. They want good analysis. The Godfather. Alright. Let's go for XAU. Let us go, let us go, let us go, let us go, let us go. The last time I analyzed XAU with you guys, you could remember I told you that XAU is reacting at a major demand zone on daily. So we are not going to do any other thing until we're not going to say we are selling until it takes it out. But as long as it's still above this zone, we are buying on XAU. You can see the momentum so far since then. So the momentum is massive. The momentum is massive on daily. 2 daily bullish candle followed by a hammer candle, which is a bullish signature. So if you ask me, where next is gold likely to buy from? As long as gold doesn't keep on going until it takes out this high, as long as it doesn't keep going, it takes out this high. Also, this is the next swing point I would be expecting to get gold from. The next swing point. Well, let's just go to 4 hours and do proper analysis, please. XAU break is the next swing high. Pause is the swing low, major swing low. So it's still playing within 4 hour swing zone. That is why we have to go to lower time frame to understand how gold is playing also. Add this break, this to the downside, this to the downside. Push up to the downside. So after this, gold came back, reacted properly. Before it came back, took out this high. Or like this 1 hour candle. So we call it swept. It swept this high. After it swept this high, came back, swept this low, major low here, before it kept on going. So as you can see now, it has taken out this high completely. And it's targeting here, 4,200. But if you look where we have so many supply zones that market might likely reverse from or retrace from. This is a major supply zone. This is a major supply zone, and this could serve as structural liquidity for it. So is either gold does the needful by tapping into this zone, giving a little confirmation, selling towards here. Now let me check if this is within the discount zone for buyers. No. So there are two things I'm looking at on gold. Basically two things. One, let me just call it three things. This is the 1 hour. This is the daily flip zone that I marked earlier. This is the daily flip zone. So I'm expecting gold to either push into this zone, ready to then sell here, pick the momentum from either this zone and keep on buying. Or for gold to push up, take out this zone, make this zone to fail, give a confirmation and keep on buying. Either way, I'm expecting gold to buy. Either way, but not before reacting to this zone first, because this is a valid zone. I'm expecting gold to buy, but I'll be watching out for this level. So I'll basically set alerts. I'll basically set alerts for this level. You can see I've set alerts. So if gold finally kicks into this zone, then I'll know it's a good opportunity for me to buy. So that is it for XAU. So one thing about trading is you have to have the ability to wait. You have to be patient with the process, you have to be patient with the market, and you have to be patient with yourself when it comes to trading. If you're not patient with the market, if you're patient with the market and you're not patient with yourself and you're not patient with this process, you to fail. If you're patient with yourself, you're not patient with the market and the process, you will fail. So all these three things have to align. You have to be patient with yourself, patient with the process, patient with the market for you to be able to get beautiful entries, for you to be able to get beautiful entries and the rest. So, all right, let me leave you guys with something. When it comes to trading, a little psychology tip here. When it comes to trading, you saw these things we just did this morning. They are just a smaller part of trading. All these analysis we did, the market briefing, is a smaller part of trading. Finding the setup is always the small part of work when it comes to trading. It's always the small part of work. The main work comes in three different forms. The first one is to journal. Learning to journal you might think is easy, but doing it consistently is not an easy work. So getting the setup is a whole different thing, but journaling is part of the work. Studying your trade is also part of the work. So you must learn to study your trades. You must also learn to analyze the performance of your trades. This will help you to know if my strategy is really working or if I'm just wasting my time. So apart from the skill of analysis and all of that, you should also learn to do what? To keep track of what you do on day-to-day basis in the market. And the best way you can do it is by journaling, is by studying your trade, and is by analyzing your performance. So thank you guys for tuning in. I would appreciate you guys to repost this live stream flyer. Tomorrow, if I don't see up to 10 participants here, I won't be happy. So I will drop the flyer design again with a link. It's also pinned on my X page, on my Twitter page. So I would love a repost, a comment, so we can reach to other persons. So I should get at least above 10 to 20 participants on this live stream tomorrow. So I know you guys can achieve that. If once you're getting value here, you can achieve that. So I would be expecting a positive response. Thank you guys for tuning in today, and I wish you a profitable day.